We got some unwrapping to do. What we got here, this is going to be our new Flexarm for the shop. This is going to be a much smaller, scaled down version of the Flexarm that we have at the other shop. It's going to have a capacity up to 3/4 of an inch, and it is a pneumatic operated Flexarm. It is equipped with the cart, so this is going to be a mobile unit that we can just, we can roll it anywhere in the shop as long as we got an air supply. Should be able to hook to it and use it. So we're getting ready to begin our install of the shop air system, and that's another reason why I was waiting. I've had this in here for a little while, but I wanted to kind of wait since it's all wrapped up, and wait on getting it uncovered and put it all together. So once we get our shop air system in here, this should be ready to go, and we'll have our Flexarm ready to use. So we'll go ahead and get it unboxed and start putting this guy together. This will be the actual Flexarm itself. Very nice. So that's the fixture table that the Flexarm will bolt to. Looks like it's going to mount right here. And then you've got a nice big fixture table. You can mount you a nice vise up there, or any kind of fixture anywhere you want on the table. Should be some casters in the box over there that mount to the bottom of the cart. And if I remember right, whenever I was up there visiting them last and we were talking about their products, they try to keep a lot of their manufacturing actually right there in Ohio. And I know there's a fab shop there near them that they contract to build these carts for them. So very cool, all stuff made in USA here. There it is. Yeah. All right. So this will be the arm that gets mounted up here onto the cart. We have, this is going to be the flange plate that will mount right there. And this is going to mount there as well, just like so. And the Flexarm will slide down into this. We got our tap holders here. It should be all the tap holders that this will handle up to 3/4 of an inch, I believe. And we even got a nice rack right here that looks like it actually mounts right here. So you can have all your tap holders right here on the cart at your disposal. We got some bolts for the casters, and then these are our casters. So I think what I'll do is go ahead and we'll flip this cart upside down and go ahead and get the casters mounted on there. All right, we got looks like some 1/2-inch plate welded to the bottom of the cart here to add some good stiffness and stability for the casters. I think they might have some paint in these holes, so I'm going to go ahead and just run the tap in here and chase them. It's 5/16, so take a few minutes and do that. Yeah, I can feel the taps trying to clean the holes out there. This will be the pedestal mount that bolts to the table here that the Flexarm mounts onto. All right, this is the arm that's going to slide down on the mount here. And then whenever you lock it in place, you'll have this, you have that washer there and a bolt, and this will just get tightened and that'll lock it wherever you want it right there. All right, let's set our flex arm down onto the mounting arm. This one's light enough that I can actually pick this one up without too much trouble, and we should be able to just drop it down in there. I hope. Oh yeah, they got that a precision fit for sure. So much for simple. I think it's hitting that there's a spacer in there. I think I'm actually setting down on that spacer. All right, let's try it again. I got the spacer centered up. I think I was sitting on the face of it there. And I put a little bit of lubricant there on the shaft too. There we go. Yep. They got a good fit on those bearings and that shaft right there. All right. There we go. So there's a bolt and a washer that holds this in place right there. Okay, there we go. All right, on the back of it, this is where our air inlet's going to be, and then our oiler for the pneumatic motor. This is our air line that's going to push into there. There's also an oil line right there so that we fill this with the hydraulic oil and oil the pneumatic motor over there. All right, here's our air line. And we have our oil line. All right. And then we'll snap this guy into place. Just like that. Our tags talking about our air supply needed, the oil, and then the manual for it you can download off the Flex Machine Tools website. All right, all we got is one more handle to bolt on. That's for this guy right here. This is the lock for the horizontal vertical. Got the handle, a bolt, and a spring. There, okay. You can move the head. You got another lock over here on this side. You can loosen that one and you can spin it this way. And this, that's your magnet, so you can always square the spindle up to your work surface there. There we go. We'll go ahead and loosen up our lock, both axes. All right, that should be good and square to the work surface there. All right, well, just the last step right here really is just to get our tap holders loaded up here into the rack. So I will work on that and we'll get them installed here. So 1/4 inch. Okay, got all of our small sizes there and our three biggest down there. I can't remember the smallest size that they offered for this. Let's see what we got here. So this is going to be a RNR-20, number 10. Number 10. We have another small one here. That one's even smaller. Number 6. Oh yeah. Should be a number 8. And these are all going to be, I believe these are all interchangeable with the metric sizes too. Number 8 right there. I believe the shanks of the taps are sort of an industrial standard size, so no matter if it's inch or metric, they all fit the same holder. All right, that's going to be our bushing right there. That's our reducer to go from the number 1 up to, I believe that's the number 2 size. Yes, number 2 right there. All right, well, we got her loaded up. Obviously, you can see we've got more of the number 1 size holders than the number 2, but I needed some of these holes here to be for the larger number 2 size tap holders, but I'm just going to leave them in this box for now. We'll set them down there. But so we got from number 6 all the way up to 3/4, which is this guy right here. This will be the largest tap that this Flexarm is rated to tap. There is 3/4 course. We also have a drill chuck that we can use as well. And this isn't for drilling holes, but it's used for holding tools such as like a chamfer or even a reamer. If you need to go through and ream a hole, you can use this right here, or if you want to just use the Flexarm to chamfer holes, it's got useful purposes like that. So that's about it, man. Only thing we're missing now, I need to get a vise for the thing and get it mounted on there, so we'll be working on that pretty soon. So as you can see, it is a very nice mobile unit, so we can move this thing around to anywhere in the shop that we want. You know, I don't know where this is going to end up living, but we're just going to find a spot somewhere against the wall or in between the machines at some point that this is going to stay. And I do plan on having the air line is going to go all the way around the shop except for across that front door where the big door is. But we'll have air drops everywhere along this, so we can go anywhere. I'll have some hose reels too, so I mean we can pull a hose reel out and connect it and just be able to use it pretty much anywhere in the shop that we want to use it at. It is nice and sturdy, man. This is a really heavy duty, thick steel. I mean, this is 1/4 inch thick steel that they use to make this cart right there. It looks like 3/4 inch plate for the fixture plate right there. And I'm pretty sure these are all tapped 1/2-13. So this is going to be nice to have. I'm excited to be able to use it and test it out. Got to get a vise for it again. And once we get our airline system installed in the shop, we'll get this thing hooked up and we'll give it a try. And it's going to be a very nice support machine to have here in the new shop to go along with all of our other equipment.